Good morning. I am Ontario Wooden, Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs. I am pleased to be the Commencement Procession commentator for the Fall 2021 Commencement exercises. I welcome each of you on behalf of the Board of Trustees for the Mississippi Institutions for Higher Learning, Commissioner Alfred Rankins, other system officials, our President, Felicia M. Nave, our faculty, staff, students. At colleges and university commencement ceremonies, it is customary to have a marshal lead the processional. The university marshal is Dr. Byron Johnson. Dr. Johnson is an associate professor in the School of Arts and Sciences and serves as the 2020-2023 Faculty Senate Chair. Dr. Johnson is carrying the mace, a symbol of authority. It includes a 3-inch diameter bronze medal with purple enamel on a 4-inch diameter dark walnut disc. It is a 40-inch tall mace with brass accents and purple enamel on the foot. Members of the President's Party, led by President Felicia M. Nave, include Dr. Felicia M. Nave, the President, Dr. Dennis E. Thomas, Commencement Rhodes II, Director of Student Religious Life, Ms. Denise Burns, National Alumni Association Vice President, Dr. Edmund Buckner, Dean, School of Agriculture and Applied Sciences, Dr. Babu Patlola, Dean, School of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Melinda Butler, Interim Dean, School of Education and Psychology, Dr. Shirley Evers Manley, Interim Dean, School of Nursing, Dr. Keith McGee, Associate Provost for Research, Innovation and Graduate Education, Dr. Joyce Buckner Brown, Associate Provost for Undergraduate Education and Student Success, and interpreters Loretta Sutton and Veronica Turner. In our VIP section, to my right, we have Dr. Cornelius Wooten, Senior Vice President for Finance, Administrative Services, and Operations, Chief Financial Officer, Dr. Tracy Cook, Vice President for Student Affairs and Enrollment Management, Mr. Larry Orman, Vice President for Marketing and Communications, Mr. Marcus Ward, Vice President for Institutional Advancement and Executive Director of the ASU Foundation, Incorporated, Mr. Cyrus Russ, Interim Athletic Director, Dr. Valerie Thompson, Dean of University College, Dr. Blanche Sanders, Dean of University Libraries. The faculty have also entered the arena. At the heart of any university is the faculty, the purveyors of knowledge. Our faculty represent a wide range of universities, domestic and international. They've conducted research in world-class laboratories. Now entering the School of Arts and Sciences. Now entering the School of Business. now entering the School of Education and Psychology. So please refrain from excessive celebration in order to give each graduate the chance to hear their name called. Medical and police personnel are on standby for any emergency needs. Please contact the nearest usher in your proximity. Safety exits are located to the front and rear of the gymnasium. All graduates are to remain in attendance until the ceremony is over. It is my esteemed pleasure to introduce the 20th president of Alcorn State University, Dr. Felicia M. Nave. Dr. Felicia M. Nave was named the first female president of Alcorn State University on July 1st, 2019. Since then, she's hit the ground running to elevate the profile of her beloved alma mater. President Nave has implemented cutting-edge and inclusionary strategies to enhance the physical and technology infrastructures of the campus, develop corporate partnerships to improve scholarship offerings, and enhance internship and job opportunities for students. Alcorn received its most significant gift of $25 million from philanthropist Mackenzie Scott during her tenure. A chemical and environmental engineer by training, Dr. Nave has dedicated over 19 years of her career to serving our nation's historically Black colleges and universities. She is a 1996 graduate of Alcorn State University, earning a bachelor's degree in chemistry, a master's degree in...
Though it is rainy outside, inside, our spirits are bright, sunny, and filled with joy as we celebrate today's graduates. I welcome you to the Fall 2021 Commencement exercise at Alcorn State University in our 150th year. We arrive at this day because of the hard work of many who preceded us and through the benevolence and grace of our Creator. We are grateful to live in a place where learning can be lifelong and freedom of thought is valued. We are thankful that you all made it here safe to witness this joyous occasion and this very important milestone. Thus, we will begin the ceremony with thanks for all we have been given and all that we have worked to achieve. This day has been years in the making, and you deserve all the praise and accolades for completing this step in your educational journeys. I am certain you have had many moments filled with challenges and days that you were discouraged, yet you persevered. You have been resilient through these unprecedented times of COVID-19, and you've been tested in ways others before you have not. Yet, you made it. Your determination and accomplishments are to be applauded. Today, we will celebrate the conferring of your degrees. You will join more than 25,000 proud alumni of Alcorn State University who treasure this institution for what it has been and what it is yet could be. You are part of a very special class, our fall cohort of our 150th year. You represent the richness of our history and our hope for the future. At this time, I would like to invite Dr. Byron Johnson, Faculty Senate Chair, to bring greetings on behalf of the faculty, followed by Mr. Jaquarius Howard, Student Government Association President, to bring greetings on behalf of the students.
To Dr. Felicia Nave, President, Dr. Ontario Wooden, Provost, distinguished members of the platform, faculty, relatives and friends, and finally, to the graduating class of 2021, good morning. I bring greetings to you on behalf of the faculty, those people who have worked hard and diligently with you over the years in giving you not just your academic education, but more importantly, values that are needed for your life's journey. As you start your new chapter today, I encourage you to trust a singular characteristic that we as humans who were divinely created possess, and I'm talking about your instincts. Your instincts sometimes come across as that little voice that says, I don't think I should do this. Or maybe I should wait and discuss this some more. Or in some cases, when you don't listen to the early telltale signs, it just comes out and hits you with stop. I tell you this because your instincts are one of the natural defense mechanisms that you possess. They are that gut feeling which, if you listen to it, will save you from making very costly mistakes. Mind you, mistakes will be made. And when you make them, own them. Do not lie, do not try to deceive, but instead, own up to it, own up to the responsibility, accept the lessons learned from that mistake and move on. On the back end of it, you will realize that you have grown in character, and that growth in character is what makes you become a better person. Again, congratulations, and I wish you all the very best. Thank you.
To President Nave, Provost Wooden, distinguished guests, faculty, staff, friends, and the graduating class of Fall 2021. Good morning. I am Jaquarius Howard, a senior biology pre-medicine major, and I currently serve as the 64th Student Government Association President. It is my distinct honor and pleasure to extend congratulations on behalf of my cabinet and myself to this graduating class. The great Beyonce Giselle Knowles Carter once said, "If everything was perfect, you would never learn and you would never grow." While matriculating through your undergraduate studies, suffering the heartaches of the devastating COVID-19 virus, you all managed to overcome and achieve well-deserved success. This milestone in your lives has exemplified that all Alumni are resilient, accomplishing, and valiant individuals meant to defeat the odds. You all are truly brave strong. COVID-19 continues to challenge us in so many ways, but in the words of our 20th president, Dr. Felicia M. Nave, I encourage you to continue to identify the silver lining and learn the lessons that will ultimately strengthen your resolve. Life will always be filled with obstacles, but it is not the challenge that defines you, rather how you respond. Once again, congratulations, graduates, and I wish you nothing but the best in all of your endeavors.
Thank you, Dr. Johnson and Mr. Howard, for those beautiful and inspirational remarks. Before we get into acknowledging our family and friends, I would like to take a moment to acknowledge any legislators that we have in the audience, any foundation members, any of the National Alumni Association, former Alcorn administrators who may be present to stand and be recognized and acknowledged for your continued support of our alma mater and of Alcorn State University. Would you please stand and be acknowledged? They work hard on all of our behalves. The family and friends of our graduates deserve special mention. Will the parents and grandparents who supported our students and inspired their commitment to learning please stand to be recognized? Now the spouses, partners, and loved ones, would you please stand? And we didn't forget the neighbors, distant relatives, BFFs, and anybody else who supported today's graduates. Please stand and be recognized. Thank you for staying the course with our students, removing stumbling blocks, offering encouragement, and otherwise invigorating their efforts, providing moral support, financial support, and an occasional kick of encouragement. They could not have arrived at this milestone without your help and support. Now, will the graduates please stand and give your families and loved ones a sound and hearty round of applause. Thank you. You may be seated. Were it not for the dedicated faculty, we could not produce graduates ready for the world of work. Through commitment to students and their inspired teaching, research, and service, commencements are possible and achievement is a dream fulfilled. Will the faculty please stand and be recognized? We thank you for your excellence in service to our students and to the university. We wish to also acknowledge the faculty and staff who retired or will retire this year. If you are present, please stand so you can be acknowledged. We are extremely proud of our retired faculty and staff. These men and women have provided a wealth of support to the entire university community. Thank you. Now, military service to this great nation is a special privilege and a demanding responsibility. With Second Lieutenant Linderick Dominique, who was commissioned on yesterday, please stand to be recognized. We benefit from your commitment to our country and will be forever in your debt. Can we give him another round of applause? We'd also like to acknowledge and recognize our student athletes. In this fall cohort, we have 32 student athletes who are graduating today. Would you stand and be recognized? Thank you so very much. We will now have a selection performed by our concert choir, led by Dr. Alana Alexander, choir director and assistant professor of music.
Spiritus,
Aren't our students exceptional? We can do better than that. Let's give them another round of applause. One of the really nice things I get to do as president of Alcorn State University is to select the commencement speaker. And thinking about who is worthy to send you off into the world as a shining example of the values and virtues we hold dear. This was a great opportunity for me to select an Alcornite. In our 100 years of football, in this 150th year, the commencement speaker we have today is so deserving and exemplifies what is truly meant by a student athlete. He is an extraordinary Alcornite, but he's also an extraordinary man. And although you can read his bio, and we had a nice script provided to tell you about his background, I believe in creating moments. If there's one thing we have learned from this pandemic, it's to seize each and every moment. So at this time, I'd like to welcome Dr. Johnny Thomas to come forward to introduce his brother.
Good morning. How's everybody? We could do better than that now. Good morning. How is everybody? Much better. To President Felicia Nays, platform administrators and guests, graduates, Alcornites, families, and friends. Thanks to President Felicia Nays. This morning is a rare and monumental experience and opportunity for me to introduce my brother, Dr. Dennis Earl Thomas, as the commencement speaker as Alcorn State University celebrates its 150th anniversary. Dennis' professional achievements were and still are meaningful and impactful in the academic and athletic collegiate spheres. Along with his achievements printed in his biography in today's commitment program, I'm going to reveal from a brotherly perspective his top 10 paramount and influential achievements from the beginning to the present of his different professions. Number 10, in 1990, Hampton University hired Dennis as its athletic director. Number 9, in November of 2021, his executive assistant for 20 years at the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference, MEAC, Sonia Steele, was named the first female commissioner of the MEAC. Number 8, in 1973, Dennis made history as the first and only offensive lineman to be named the SWAC Conference Offensive Player of the Year, beating out Jackson State University Walter Payton for the honor. Number 7, in 1983, he earned a doctoral degree from the State University of New York at Buffalo. Number 6, in 1970, as a scholastic student football athlete, he earned a Grant Aid scholarship at Alcorn A&M College. Number 5, In 2010, he executed his goal of purchasing the MEAC Council's first office complex, which is headquartered in Norfolk, Virginia, and 10 years later, he achieved his goal of paying off the complex. Number 4, in 1978, the state legislature in Mississippi proclaimed April 8 as Dennis Thomas Day in the state, recognizing him for his achievement in scholarship, athletics, and leadership. Number 3, his negotiation of a multi-year MEAC partnership with Nike. Number 2, in 2004, he recommended to ESPN the development of Celebration Bowl, pitting the champions of the MEAC and the Southwest Athletic Conference SWAC together in a bowl game. Number 1, drum roll. I let Russell do that for me. In 1984, the so-called football game of the century was played in Memorial Stadium in Jackson, Mississippi, between Alcorn State University and Mississippi Valley State University. Being the defense coordinator of the Alcorn State University football team, he and the team won the game of the century. In a MEAC press release announcing Dennis's retirement, Dennis stated at the very beginning of his retirement message, and I quote, "But first, I must pay homage to my parents, Russell and Marjorie Thomas, for setting the direction, expectation, and accountability for my brothers, sisters, and myself. Without their guidance, discipline, and unconditional love, I would dare to think the path I would have taken," unquote. Therefore, I must pay homage to our mother and father, Russell and Marjorie Thomas, as I introduce their son, Dr. Dennis Earl Thomas, Commissioner of the MEAC, as Alcorn State University 150th Anniversary Commencement Speaker. Let us all welcome Dr. Dennis Earl Thomas. Thank you, brother. Yes, sir.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Dr. Thomas. I appreciate that. At least you kept it clean today. I want to thank my oldest brother who is here today, Dr. Russell Thomas, and he just recently retired, but he worked at Alcorn back in the late 70s, and he finished up his musical career as a tenured professor, full professor of music at Jackson State University. Dr. Russell Thomas, would you stand up, please, sir? I have to take care of the house business first. Thank you, Dr. Dave, for inviting me. The dais guests, graduates, 2021 fall commencements. I bring you greetings. Before I get into my speech today, I asked Dr. Naves, I said, Dr. Naves, how much time do I have? And she said, you have 2 hours. Let me clean that up a little bit. She did not say that, okay? This is your day. This is not Dennis Thomas' day. This is your day. This is your parents' day, your loved ones' day, to revel in your glory for all the hard work and sacrifices that they made on behalf of you. This is God's country. Alcorn is God's country. And Coach Marino Casson, who is the winningest football coach, and this is the 100th anniversary of Alcorn playing football. He coined the phrase about Alcorn. And Alcorn was indeed God's country, where the sun shines just a little bit brighter, where the air is a little bit fresher, where the grass is a little bit greener, and the wind blows just a little bit cooler. And the ladies are absolutely beautiful. I want to impart a few words of wisdom today. And there are a few guarantees out there that you're going to face. And I'm going to try to articulate it in a manner in which it will be real for you. And those guarantees are, the world is not going to be fair to you. Get ready for it. You're going to experience frustrations. You're going to experience disappointments. You're going to experience tragedies. You're going to experience adversities. But there's a flip side to that. On the other side of the coin, you're going to experience opportunities. You're going to experience success. You're going to experience happiness. And you're going to experience achievements. Now, how you handle the first part of what I just articulated to you will determine how much you're going to experience the second part. I hope you heard what I just said. How you handle frustration, how you handle adversity, how you handle being wronged, how you handle tragedies will have a direct impact on your opportunities, on your happiness, on your success, and your achievements. Now, I want to talk about Alcorn a little bit. Can we talk about Alcorn a little bit? Just a moment. Now, this is what I believe Alcorn has meant to me. You can agree or disagree, but Alcorn has meant this to Dennis Thomas. You know what that A stands for? To me, that A stands for accountability. It stands for achievement. It stands for attitude. That L stands for legacy. It stands for loyalty. It stands for love of our alma mater. That C stands for commitment, character, and courage. All of you can be committed till the cows come home. But unless you have the courage to activate on your commitment, it won't happen. That O stands for observant of our old, ODE. Beneath the shades of giant trees, fanned by a balmy southern breeze. I hope you know that. That's our alma mater. Don't forget that. R stands for resiliency. When you get knocked down, when you get disappointed, to come back. Stand up. Fight some more. And you have that resoluteness. N stands for necessary. I have a message to the great state of Mississippi today. Alcorn is not only necessary today as it was in 1871, it is necessary for this state to support Alcorn State University. It is necessary for the great state of Mississippi to recognize the impact. What a crown jewel, what an asset that Alcorn State has for this great state. And for all the lawmakers out there and all the people of influence, Alcorn State needs to be funded. Alcorn State needs to be funded appropriately that you fund everybody else. We have been an asset to the state, specifically for the country and to the world for over 150 years. And we need to be compensated for making the great state of Mississippi a better state. Now, to the graduates, I want to just briefly say to you, show me. Well, what does Dennis Thomas mean when he says show me? Show me your friends, and I'll show you your future. Show me your habits, and I'll show you your achievements. Show me your integrity and character, and I'll show you your life. Show me your attitude, and I'll show you your destination. Be careful who you surround yourself with. Don't excuse your way out of your success. Remember, if you make excuses, you will accept excuses. Let me say that again. If you make excuses, you will accept excuses. And you will excuse yourself out of success every day. And you will be an excuse for a professional. Complacency. Don't be complacent. Complacency is the enemy of performance. I say again, complacency is the enemy of performance. Always strive to be the absolute best. You've been prepared by tremendous faculty and staff here. You've been equipped with what I call the all-cone armor. And I said double A, and I don't mean batteries. The all-cone armor protects you. The all-cone armor allows you to withstand the adversity, the frustration, the disappointment. Because some of you out there today, you went against the odds. Because nobody expected you to graduate. No one expected you to go to college. You know what I say? To hell with it. You have to take that attitude every day, moving forward. People say the sky is the limit. I disagree with that. The sky is not the limit. The sky is your first stop. The sky is your first stop on your journey to the universe. The sky is your first stop on your journey to the universe. Now, I want to tell you today, and Albert Einstein, and I paraphrase, quoted, "You should not thrive to be a success. You should thrive to be of value." You should not strive to be a success. You should strive to be of value. And if you are of value to your organization, then you will see your importance being an asset to your company grow exponentially. And remember, people are not going to pay you for what you're worth. People are going to pay you for what you can negotiate. Remember that. People are not going to pay you for what you're worth. People are going to pay you for what you can negotiate. And the stronger value that you have, the stronger leverage you have in the negotiations. So I wish all of you Godspeed. But in closing, I want to let you know that I thought I had died and gone to heaven this morning. I really did. You know, we were housed in the Alumni House, is that correct? The Alumni House. This morning, I heard "Lift Every Voice and Sing," some chimes going off. And I said, oh, this is what heaven sounds like. And finally, happily, I woke up. And I heard those chimes. I said, lift every voice and sing. I'm going to sing with you this morning. Graduates, love yourself. Love your family. To thy own self be true. Your success in life is in direct proportion to your commitment to excellence. Thank you.
At this time, I'd like for Mr. Marcus Ward for advancement, Dr. Johnny Thompson and Dr. Russell Thomas to come to the stage.
To Dr. Nave, President of Alcorn State University, IHL Board of Trustees, ASU Foundation Board of Directors, faculty, staff, students, alumni, friends, family, and graduates. I am Marcus Ward, Vice President for Institutional Advancement and Executive Director of the ASU Foundation. Today, we are honored by Dr. Dennis Thomas with the largest gift from an alumnus of Alcorn State University in our history. He has presented a check for $350,000. This gift is to honor his parents, Mr. Russell and Miss Marjorie Thomas, with an endowed scholarship fund to support students from Heidelberg, Mississippi. We're indeed honored and grateful to Dr. Thomas for this esteemed, largest gift from an alumnus in our history. Thank you indeed, Dr. Thomas.
We'd like to thank Dr. Thomas and the entire Thomas family for supporting our students and showing their commitment to their alma mater, our alma mater, Alcorn State University. It's all about paying it forward and honoring those who've done so much for us throughout life. At this time, Dr. Wooden, would you come forward for the presentation?
Didn't realize we'd have so many Doctors Thomas in the building this morning, so I'm going to invite Dr. Dennis Thomas back to the podium. President Nave, I take great pride in presenting Dr. Dennis E. Thomas, Alcorn State University alumnus and commissioner of the Mideastern Athletic Conference with Alcorn's highest degree, the Doctor of Humane Letters. Congratulations, Dr. Thomas. And Dr. Thomas, thank you for that inspirational speech. We have another bag of goodies that's really heavy that we will present to you as well. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm just going to read your next part. Our wonderful concert choir will provide another selection for us Ride the Chariot with soloist Xavier Lewis and led by Dr. Alexander.
Right up in the chariot, so nigh in the morning. Right up in the chariot, so nigh in the morning. Right up in the chariot, so nigh in the morning. And I hope I'll join the band. Walk and talk with Jesus, so nigh in the morning. Walk and talk with Jesus, so nigh in the morning. Walk and talk with Jesus, so nigh in the morning. And I hope I'll join the band. Oh Lord, have mercy on me. Oh Lord, have mercy on me. Oh Lord, have mercy on me. And I hope I'll join the band. Chatter with the angels, soon I in the morning. Chatter with the angels, soon I in the morning. Chatter with the angels, soon I in the morning. And I hope I'll join the band. Oh Lord, have mercy on me. Oh Lord, have mercy on me. Lord, oh Lord, have mercy on me. And I hope I'll join the band. Oh Lord, have mercy on me. Oh Lord, have mercy on me. Oh Lord, have mercy on me. And I hope I'll join the band. Lord, have mercy. Oh Lord, have mercy on me. 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 Oh Lord, have mercy. Lord, have mercy on me. I understand we're here for a graduation, but if you could just wave your hand and say, Lord, have mercy on me. Lord, have mercy.
Let's give our choir another round of applause. Thank you. At this time, I would like to recognize our candidates for graduation who have achieved academic honors. Will the undergraduate scholars designated as cum laude please stand and be recognized? These candidates have earned a grade point average of 3.2 to 3.49. I congratulate each of you on the honor that you bring to this university. All undergraduate scholars who have a 3.2 to 3.49, please stand. You may be seated. Will the undergraduate scholars designated as magna cum laude please stand? These candidates for graduation have earned a grade point average of 3.5 to 3.79. I congratulate each of you on this significant achievement and the honor you bring to this university. Thank you. Will the summa cum laude undergraduate candidates please stand? These candidates have earned a grade point average of 3.8 to 4.0. That signals academic perfection. I'm so very proud of you and what you've achieved. Thank you also for the honor you bring to this university and for the light you will continue to shine on the excellence of Alcorn State University. Please give all these scholars a round of applause.
Will the Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs present the deans for the respective schools?
Will the Associate Provost of Graduate Education, Dr. Keith McGee, present the candidates for the master's degree?
Would the candidates for the master's degree please rise? Provost Wooden, these candidates have met the prescribed courses for, these candidates have successfully completed the prescribed courses for the master's degree. They come with the full recommendation of the faculty for the conferring of the said degree. You may be seated.
Will Dr. Edmund Buckner, Dean of the School of Agriculture and Applied Sciences, present the candidates for their respective bachelor's degrees?
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degree please rise? Provost Wooden, these candidates have successfully completed the prescribed courses for the respective bachelor's degrees. They come with the full recommendation of the faculty for the conferring of the said degree. Please be seated.
Will Dr. Babu Patlola, Dean of the School of Arts and Sciences, present the candidates for their respective bachelor's degrees?
Will the candidates for the bachelor degrees in the School of Arts and Sciences please rise? Provost Wooden, these candidates have successfully completed the prescribed courses for the respective bachelor's degrees. They come with the full recommendation of the faculty for the conferring of the said degree. You may be seated. Thank you.
Will the candidates for the bachelor's, No. Will Dr. Joyce Buckner Brown, Associate Provost for Undergraduate Education and Student Success and Professor in the School of Business, present the candidates for their respective bachelor's degrees?
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degree please rise? In the School of Business. Provost Wooden, these candidates have successfully completed the prescribed courses for the respective bachelor's degree. They come for the full recommendation of the faculty for the conferring of the said degree. Please be seated.
Will Dr. Melinda Butler, Interim Dean of the School of Education and Psychology, present the candidates for their respective bachelor's degrees?
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degree from the School of Education and Psychology please rise? Provost Wooden, these candidates have successfully completed the prescribed courses for the respective bachelor degrees. They come with the full recommendation of the faculty for the conferring of the said degrees. You may be seated.
Will all candidates for the master's and bachelor's degrees please rise? Madam President, I present these candidates in order that the said degree may be conferred.
and the moment you've been waiting for. Having met the published graduation requirements as prescribed in the various departmental curricula under Alcorn State University's academic regulations and external accreditation standards, and by the virtue of the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the State of Institutions of Higher Learning, I hereby confer upon you the proper degree, with you having duly earned with all the rights, honors, privileges appertaining thereunto. At this time, please move your tassels from right to left. Congratulations, graduates. You may be seated. Office of Student Records and Deans, please prepare the candidates to receive their degrees. Name callers, please come forward to present the names.
Will the candidates receiving their master's degrees please rise and proceed to the lower platform?
Rolanda Bridgewater. Jonetta Cooper. Latrice Ariel Bringeski with high distinction. Joycelyn Ann Minor with highest distinction. Jessica Grace Minor with distinction. Aisha Kiana Jackson. Haley Alexandria LaDon Lloyd with high distinction. LaPrecious Danielle Thompson with high distinction. Nadia Antoinette Carlisle with highest distinction. Sylvia Regina Scott. Shaniqua Natasha James. Ariana Stefandra Pauleria Nicole Drain with distinction. Candace Nicole Fleming. Coney Lee Dorsey. Marisha Keontae Odom. Nashandra Deanne Martin Jackson. LaKenya Nicole Thomas. Jamel Rayshawn Jackson. Constance Yvette Clayton. Carl Dorian Holloway. Holloway with highest distinction. Eldrick Deontay Alsworth with distinction. Candace Alexia Reed with highest distinction. Isis Deshae Tucker with highest distinction. Malik Rashad Hewlett with high distinction. Kimberly Sharice Travis with high distinction. Terkevion Haggard with high distinction. Jennifer Lynn Brown. Tia Nicole Sanders. Jacavian Jakee Bowles. Detonio Dade.
Congratulations. Please be seated. Will the candidates receiving their bachelor's degrees in the School of Agriculture and Applied Sciences please rise and proceed to the platform?
Denisha Janae Taylor, magna cum laude. Tamika Dion Ross McDaniel, magna cum laude. Delisha Shantae Scott, cum laude. Seagram Samantha Henderson. Joseph Allen Milburn. Jarius Dewan Holly. Alvin Darcel Edney II, cum laude. Cameron Lavelle Coart. Kyla Leanne Harris, summa cum laude. Kiara Janae Medius, cum laude. Jasmine O'Shea Austin, cum laude. Alicia Krishana Cox, magna cum laude. Marika Jackson, cum laude. Sharon Charissa Grigsby, cum laude. Gwendolyn Robinson, cum laude. Brenda Payne. Shalonda Latrice White, cum laude. Brianna Durden. Christopher Richard Foster. Zaylin Takari Washington. James Darrell Claiborne. Bobby Shermanio Heron. David LaJuan Dixon. Kalen Xavier Johnson, magna cum laude. Chandler Deshaun Latre Croft. Darian Lamont Polk Jr. Daria Gabrielle Thompson, summa cum laude, Sigma Alpha Pi. Lorenzo Bernard Young, Jr. Taylor Rayon Liggins, cum laude. Karshika Mildred McNeely. Armand Barry Williams. Titus Kirkpatrick Key, cum laude. Malik Jarrell Smith. Steve Brengeski Jr. Dana Dortisha Gaines. Grant Galen Young. Cameron Miguel Johnson, cum laude. Victoria Pearl Wilson. Jaron William Jackson, cum laude. Sarah Joy Renee Romaine, summa cum laude.
Congratulations, please be seated. Will the candidates receiving their bachelor's degrees in the School of Arts and Sciences please rise and proceed to the platform?
Jaleese Leah Sims, cum laude. Jakayla Monet Davis, magna cum laude. Marciana Ariana Miggs. Shalisa Laura Lee Naomi King, magna cum laude. Bryn Logan Urson, magna cum laude. Simone Nicole Barron, magna cum laude. Stefan Montrell Savage. Gabrielle Marcella Darty. Andrew Geardy III. Justin Corbin Kennard. Kyla Rashawn Brumfield, cum laude. Alicia Claudette Williams, cum laude, Sigma Alpha Pi. Brianna Devon McCain, Sigma cum laude, Sigma Alpha Pi. Camera Allen, summa cum laude. Marcasia Patrice Jones, magna cum laude, beta, 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 sigma alpha pi. Maya Avante Garrett, magna cum laude, beta, beta, beta. Dianthia Kelly, cum laude. Adiati Cisse. Yanisha Danae Baldwin. Caleb Alexander Hill, magna cum laude. Christopher Frederick Pittman. Rakaya Janae Nichols, cum laude. Trayana Monte Harder. Nija Monday Williams. Larry Tierra Higgins. Haley Shelton, cum laude, Alpha Kappa Mu. Wankarika Barnes, cum laude. Diamond Sheree Hall, summa cum laude. Jared Marcel Rogers. Jason Austin Hamka, cum laude. Alonzo David King. Andrew James McBride. Ardario Antoine Ellis. Angel Lachey Bernard, cum laude. Kyla Leanne Malone, magna cum laude. Amaya Tiaston Bias, cum laude, Pi Gamma Mu. Gustavius Kendrell Gladney. Cameron Darrell Williams, cum laude. Michaela Annalise Wilson, magna cum laude, delta mu delta, pi gamma mu, sigma alpha pi. Kelticia Tequil Russell, cum laude, delta mu delta. Nakia Atkinson, pi gamma mu. Alice Inez Carroll, magna cum laude, delta mu delta, pi gamma mu. Precious Adriana Collins. Keith Andre Smith, Jr., cum laude. Annie Sierra Cherry. Rakaya Rajay Stubblefield. Kamaya Ayana Youngblood, magna cum laude. Kimberly Marche Pope. Prince Charles Jaquan Fales, cum laude. Ebony LaShawn Harden. Brianna Wells, magna cum laude. Devonnae Amari Smith. Jarvis Jaquan Kelly, magna cum laude. Dimitri Shelton, cum laude. Jasmine Marie Thompson, sigma alpha pi. Harry Thompson III, magna cum laude, delta mu delta, pi gamma mu. Shavante Shanice Wiggins. Robin Simmons. Kayla Raquel Kelly, magna cum laude. Nakia Shanice Davis, cum laude, pi gamma mu. Sydney Marie Stubbs. Destiny Amir Walker, cum laude, beta, beta, beta. Santa Fe Arnett Bunch, magna cum laude, beta, beta, beta. Jessica Lucille Marie Husband, cum laude, alpha kappa mu. Tariana Terrell Brown, cum laude. Zakia Chantrell Harris. Monifa Charday Haynes, cum laude. Bramaya Maya Greenwood, magna cum laude. Nadeja Dorch. Obadishu Nichelle Winding. Damian Sean Anderson. Lawford Domingo Dominic Jr., cum laude, Alpha Kappa Mu, mortarboard, Sigma Alpha Pi. Deanna Lynette Sanders. Joshua Corey McNair, Sigma Alpha Pi. Akesia Lashana Patrick. Jalen Elviquan Payton, magna cum laude. Stafford Troy Anderson Jr. Arthur Moore Jr. Shaniqua LaGale Smith. Tyler Blake Jefferson. Jordan Savante Lampley, cum laude. Kayla Janice Olive. Raina Mackenzie Brown. Shelby Barbara Rose Muggy. Michaela Kiriana Keaton.
Congratulations. Please be seated. Will the candidates receiving their bachelor's degrees in the School of Business please rise and proceed to the platform?
Tamar Renee Jackson. Tara Chantrell Jackson. Tranisha Simone Hunter, cum laude, Sigma Alpha Pi. Deontay Allen. Tyler Ashford Henry. Luther Martin Davis Jr. Brenda Ann Watson, magna cum laude. Jasmine Monique Judge. Dexter Pierre Jones. Tiberius Taekwon Lindsay, cum laude. Journey Elise Calhoun, summa cum laude. Quaylen Ramon Williams. Giovanna Arain Price. Jamaya Tatiana Hooker. Desmond Dewan Stewart. Alexia Rashawn Montgomery, cum laude. Tamika Lachey Scott. Kiara Tion Jones, Delta Mu Delta. Derwin Dwayne Young II. Christopher Lewis Griffin. Dominique Elizabeth Foxworth. Kishandra Monique Buchanan.
Congratulations. Please be seated. Will the candidates receiving their bachelor's degrees in the School of Education and Psychology please rise and proceed to the platform?
Jamaya Alexis Griffin, summa cum laude. Malik Tremaine Holbert. Brittany Danielle Triplett. Thea Pai Julia Ayosea. Danae Rashawn Johnson, magna cum laude, Sigma Alpha Pi. Tira Sherelle Moulton Levi, magna cum laude, Psi Chi. Ariana Patrice Bowden, magna cum laude. Aaliyah LaChastity Ayers, cum laude. Philip James Thompson. Jamie Bowie. Krishan Malik Spate. Maya Lede Lloyd. Jacqueline Lewis, cum laude. Ava Janine Reeves. Sandra Michelle Horde, magna cum laude. Charlotte Allen. Candace Lynette Turner. Connie Marie Lindsay. Latea Rankin. Anicia Durham, cum laude. Darren Boyd Toussaint, senior. Sandra Lucrease Otis. Olympia Ware Bertrand, cum laude. Irma Jean Fakes. Jaron Carrier Anderson. Jalen LeCarl Anderson. Jakorian Malik Wren. Ola Cottrell Jones Clark. Shannon Denise Page. Melnika Dotson. Sindura Kadri, cum laude. Sierra Lorraine Butler. Latoria Lanisha Lindsay. Kenyatta McLean. Jasmine DeKayla Ellis. Equinice Delgado Butler. Katoria Lynette Jordan.
Congratulations, please be seated. Madam President, all degrees have been awarded.
Will all graduates please stand for one final round of recognition? Congratulations to our newest alumni and graduates. Give yourself a big round of applause. All right. Please be seated. Thank you. At this time, I'm pleased to welcome the Alcorn State University National Alumni Association Vice President, Ms. Denise Burns.
To the esteemed class of fall 2021, you have labored, you have sacrificed, you have grown, and you have persevered. Today, we salute you and are so very proud that you have earned your credentials here at Alcorn State University. All of the experiences that you have had at Alcorn have prepared you for the rest of your journey. Do not doubt yourselves. Be bold, for you are an Alcornite. As you matriculate to the next stage in your life, take pride in all that you do. Always remember that your opportunities are limitless. If you dream big, work hard, and remain grounded on the foundation of faith and family, great things are on the horizon, for you are an Alcornite. Remember, dear Alcorn, Alcorn gave you an opportunity. Be just as proud of Alcorn is proud of you. Give back to dear Alcorn, for you are an Alcornite. Graduates, please repeat the pledge for induction into the Alumni Association that is printed in the back inside cover of your program. After me. Please stand. And repeat after me. I hereby solemnly pledge loyalty, devotion, and dedication to Alcorn State University, my alma mater. For its tireless and infinite efforts to educate me both academically and socially. So that I might avail myself to the life, liberty, and happiness that our country offers. I pledge continued support to Alcorn State University by maintaining active membership in the National Alumni Association wherever I may reside. I further pledge to uphold the ideals, standards, and traditions of my alma mater to the best of my ability. Finally, I pledge to be an exemplary citizen for this nation and all other nations as I render service in a respectful, honorable manner. And thereby bringing reverence and honor to Alcorn State University, my alma mater. Welcome to the Alcorn State University National Alumni Association.
You may be seated. Before we close with our alma mater, I want to thank the Commencement Committee, our first responders, police, volunteers, Sodexo, vendor partners, and our outstanding university personnel who prepared this facility for our exceptional commencement. Let's give them a round of applause. Again, thank you to our speaker for such inspirational words, and to the Thomas family for your commitment to Alcorn State University. As always, thank you for the privilege and the opportunity to serve. And again, to our newest graduates, I wish you great success, Godspeed, go off, and be great. If we will all stand for the singing of the Alcorn Ode, led by Miss Youngblood, accompanied by Tony Gordon.
Beneath the shades of giant trees, by among the southern breeze, thy classic walls have dared to stand, a giant hour to learning's band. Oh, dear, another year, thy name we praise, thy name we sing.
You may be seated. Dr. Johnson, we will close graduate commencement ceremonies.
Please pause for the retiring of the colors. All guests, please remain in place until the platform and the floor party have departed the gymnasium.